like to say a few words about what it is to volunteer and what it means to the town.
Thank you, Sue. Thank all of you. As a selectman for the town, I get involved with volunteers pretty much from the beginning through the whole process. A lot of times I'll be sitting at a table by myself at some event, whether it's the car show or the Stillman Fair, and I'll be asking people to volunteer to help our town. All of the boards and committees are staffed by volunteers. A lot of the work that's done in various groups in the town is done by volunteers. Then I work with them because they do work for the town and they do support the town. And they're asking us for permission to run an event or permission to have a one-day entertainment license or something to that effect. And then finally I get an opportunity to thank them when they do something terrific. This group is just so easy. There's many, many volunteers that you don't have to ask. I think your generation, well, our generation, sees volunteering as a way of life. It's nothing special. It's nothing we really need to be thankful for. It's part of living in a community, and it's part of being a neighbor and a friend. But coming here is always fun because you all do it, and you do it with a smile, and you do it for each other, and you have fun doing it. And this event is kind of, while unnecessary, certainly welcome and certainly fun. So I wouldn't miss this one for anything, and I'm glad to be here and say thank you. Thank you for what you do to the town. Thank you for what you do to each other, for each other. Thank you.
Thank you, Damon. We have a special guest here today, Senator Dean Tran, and Senator Tran has been a great support to the seniors in Lunenburg. I don't know if you know what he's done for us here, but in the short time that he's been in office, he has supported the new senior housing, affordable senior housing development over at Tri-Town. It was tough for the developers to get support, and he threw his support in there, and that's, you know, a much needed thing in this town. It's not government housing, it's affordable housing, but it's something. Him and Representative Jennifer Benson also earmarked $25,000 on the state floor in the capital budget towards HVAC repair at the senior center also for the old building. I don't know if you remember how cold it was last winter, and that building was built in 1740, and I don't know what's in there for insulation, and there's a separate boiler system that operates it, but it was cold in there. So hopefully that will be repaired really soon. So we have a special certificate for Senator Tran. Just for, come on up, Pete. Signed by myself and Pete Lincoln for, you know, just appreciation for your support for the seniors in Lunenburg. Thank you so much. Yes.
First of all, I want to say that Chairman told, anytime you feel alone sitting by yourself at a table, please call me or text me. I'll join you.
All right.
Thank you very much for this award. My volunteer work for the people in my district. I didn't do it for this award. I do it because I love the people that I serve. You know, volunteering is something that we should cherish. Something that we should pass down to the younger generations. Volunteerism is a very important aspect of our community in moving our community forward. I volunteered my whole entire life. I volunteered at the hospital and during my high school years and during my college years, and something that I instill into my kids and all the younger kids that I meet on a daily basis. And you know, serving the people in my district, serving the people in the town of Lunenburg is an honor for me. So anytime that I can help the town of Lunenburg, please give me a call. My staff and I are very responsive. I'm very transparent. My stances, opinions, and things that I fight for, they are unwavering. my support for the fire, for the police, for the veterans, and for the elderlies. I was in favor and a proponent for increasing the funding for Council on Aging, and that is something that I'm very, very proud of this year during my term. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Senator. You're staying for lunch, right?
Thank you.
We also want to recognize 2 more departments. We rely on these people a lot. That's the Lunenburg Fire Department and the Lunenburg Police Department. And I'd like the 2 chiefs to come up. They are Unsung Heroes Awards. Come on up. Don't be shy. But we really appreciate everything you do for us when we call for the wagon to come down, both the paddy wagon and the other wagon, and you know, things get out of control and people are partying too much down here, you know what to do. So thank you so very much for what you do, your whole department. Thank you so much. You're welcome. And Pete Lincoln, our chairperson, we can begin some awards here for our volunteers.
Before that, it's easy to volunteer here because our staff is so welcoming and makes this place such a happy, friendly place to be. Sue and Amanda and Pauline, especially in the front office, have turned this into one of the best places in town to be, and the help of the staff, the cooking people, the Meals on Wheels people. It's easy to volunteer here. You feel welcome, you feel comfortable. It's almost like a second home to all of us that work here. And the Council on Aging, I think, has become a friendly, cooperative, beneficial group to the town. And so I'd like to thank them as well.
We had, I believe it was 48 volunteers this year who gave, what was the total? I don't even know, but it saved the town. If everybody got paid a minimum wage, what is it, $11? It was like $24,000 or something like that it saved the town. They do everything from Meals on Wheels driving, leading programs, craft programs, volunteering to go to different meetings with me. Bingo calling, kitchen help, friendly visiting, the list goes on and on and on, but you know, they're so much appreciated, and we're going to start giving out the certificates for them. And the first one is for Marian Anderson. Is she here?
No.
She does bingo, calls bingo. She's not here, but we certainly appreciate everything she does. The next one is for Cheryl Overshawn. She calls bingo. She's on our Eagle House Supporters Board, who is our 501c3 fundraising group.
Thank you, Cheryl.
And she does an awesome job. The next one, we're going alphabetically, so I'm going to do this twofold. Ellen Beal. Ellen Beal is a friendly visitor. And a friendly visitor goes out to see people in their homes or in nursing homes, wherever they might be, just to visit them and keep them company. And she goes above and beyond what she does. I think she's taken 3 clients out at once for ice cream. She really does a great job. So Ellen not only gets a certificate of appreciation, but Ellen also has earned a coveted Tony the Tiger Award this year. And this is the award given to the person, and you can only get it once in a lifetime, who has the most volunteer hours during the year. And all the driving around she's done to pick everybody up, she's done 216.25 hours just for this year alone. So congratulations, Ellen.
And that's an original.
This is an original Tony the Tiger that Pete found someplace. I don't know where, but we'll bring it over to you.
Can I just say that I may have had the most hours? That means I had the most fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
I had the most fun. fun. Oh.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's an original.
The next certificate, I believe we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 10 Meals on Wheels drivers who go out at different times. And this one is for Laura Bosom. She's one of our Meals on Wheels drivers. Thank you, Laura. We appreciate everything you do. And the next one is for a lady, I don't think she's here, Barbara Brown. Was a Meals on Wheels driver last year. She was on our board. She just got reappointed to our board again on the Council on Aging. And she's also started driving Meals on Wheels for us again. But she's not here, so we'll make sure she gets that later. The next one is for a lady who's been here longer than I have. She helps out at bingo. She's on the supporters board. She helps out in the kitchen. She's all over the place, and she's the one who always said the weekends are so long when you were closed on Fridays. I'm glad you're open again on Fridays, and that's Sue Chaffee. She was a lunch lady at the school for many years. My kids remember her.
And the COA would also like to give her the Coffee Queen Award, because from what I understand, she's often seen making coffee for everyone.
That's right.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Another Meals on Wheels driver, Elaine DeSalle. Is she here? I didn't think I saw her. But we thank Elaine for everything. And here's another one, Maddie DeFrancisco. Maddie has helped out in the office when we have Council on Aging meetings and we're short-staffed, and she answers the phones, and she sits in the window. She hems the band uniforms stuff for them while she's working.
And they were all done.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. But we're really glad to have you, Maddie.
And we'd also like to give her the Super Sub Award.
Super Sub Award.
Because she is a super sub here.
Thank you, Maddie. And the next lady, she's another one who comes in the office and does shredding and answering phones. She's my Walmart reader. She's on the Council on Aging board. We couldn't fit enough icons on here. She's the library lady. She waters the plants. That's Betty DiGiacomo. Imported from New York.
We also have a Council on Aging certificate for Betty, and it's for the Versatility Award, because you can find Betty almost any place. She, like sometimes she's at the desk, like you said. She's always volunteering for anything that comes up, and she's very versatile. So here you go.
The next award is for the Meals on Wheels driver, and I don't think she's here. And yet Dylan, is she here? I think her son's here. He can take us to her on the fire department. Here's another Meals on Wheels driver. She's fairly new, and it's really good to have her. I know she's not here today, but she's probably maybe 26 years old, so she's a young volunteer, and that's good to see. And that's Katie Doolittle. Another person from our Council on Aging board, and she's a nurse at Lowell General Hospital, and she finds it tough to get out sometimes. But she's also the vice chairperson on the Council on Aging, and we recently put her on the board of directors at Montechusett Home Care, so we could have it in there. So Jackie Dwyer. She's either sleeping or in a hospital someplace. This next volunteer, she's also a Council on Aging member, but she's also our craft maven and our tea party leader. She does such a beautiful job, and that's Sarah Grant.
And the Council on Aging has an award, the Martha Stewart Award for Sarah. And if you know Sarah or have been to the tea, you just know, I mean, everything is perfect. She's just an incredible creative person, and she does everything just so, and so sometimes it's hard to measure up, but you know, when you get a compliment from her on something you've done, you feel really good.
The next one is for another COA board member, and we do have an 11-member board. That's huge. So there's a lot of them in here. But that's for Brian Canard. He's no longer on the board, but he was last year. We appreciate all the time that he gave us, and we wish him well. Another Meals on Wheels driver, Mr. Hamill, Bob Hamill. He's always there when we need him. He goes above and beyond, and he gets a special COA one too.
And Mr. Hamill is getting from the COA the Big Poppy Clutch Award. Because he steps up when you need him, and he hits it out of the park. Thank you, Bob.
And another Meals on Wheels driver, and if you can't guess, we're going alphabetical, Mrs. Hamill. She comes with Bob, and she's a great asset. There you go, Rita. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We have another person who calls bingo and is here for bingo, and I don't think she's here today. Norma Johnson? No. Well, we do appreciate everything Norma has done for us, and we'll make sure she gets her certificate. Okay, the next one up is a friendly visitor. We only have 2 friendly visitors. I know she knows who I'm talking about. Pat Kennedy. She goes out, she visits people in the nursing home, she goes to their houses. She's always checking in if we have anybody new she can go see, and we certainly do appreciate it, Pat. Thank you so much. Another longtime member, and I know she's not here today, but she was always a fixture at bingo and helping out with the coffee, and that was Amy Lee. So we're going to make sure Amy gets this. Another Meals on Wheels driver, Isabel Levy. She drove for us for many, 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 many years, and she's retired from driving, but we want to recognize her for everything that she did for us all those years. Thank you, Isabel. Thank you. And the next one, I wish I had a special award for this one. I would call it the Honey Badger Award. This is for Deb Lincoln. She calls bingo. She's on the Council on Aging board. When I'm at the selectmen's meeting, getting myself in trouble sometimes, she has my back. So she's like my honey badger. So thank you, Deb. And once again, they come as a pair. Yeah. Mr. Lincoln, not to be confused with Abraham, but Pete Lincoln, who's been the chairperson of our Council on Aging board, and he's another great support to me here at the Senior Center. And it looks like he gets a special Council on Aging award to go with this.
We have to sing.
Yeah.
This is
Here he comes to save the day. Mighty Mouse is on our way. Every meeting you have an issue, you can just call Pete. And you
Okay.
His cake is almost finished.
Another lady who was here for many, many, many years, and she would always be a fixture at bingo, is Bessie Lindsay, volunteering her time. Miss Bessie.
Thank you, Bessie.
And then we're back to that 11-member board again. Mr. Kevin McNally sits on the board, always gives his good advice to us. Thank you, Kevin. COA board again, Cheryl Moisen, another one. We're on a roll here. Another one on the Council on Aging board, Diane Now. She helps out with the Bridges Together program. She does a great job. She's a former teacher. The Bridges Together program involves the kids from the elementary school, 5th grade class. And she took that on with our outreach coordinator, Pauline Roy, and they knocked it right out of the park. And it's just going to get bigger this year. Great intergenerational program. Thank you, Diane.
So she also gets the award from the Council on Aging, the Young Faithful Award. And you said most of what I was going to say about the Bridges program, but I think she also, has been on the board for a long time, is always helping out and just doing some remarkable things. And she could also get the Sweetest Person Award too.
Yeah, that's right.
Another Meals on Wheels driver, and he's probably the most excellent dancer that we have, him and his lovely bride, Walter Orlo. Walter? Thank you, Walter. This next person, Lunenburg has a property tax work-off committee, and this lady works in the kitchen for the property tax work-off committee, and when her time is up, you can put in 100 hours during the year. She still volunteers afterwards, so she goes above and beyond the hours on there and volunteers her time, and that's Ann Penny.
Thank you so very much.
You're welcome. There's another Meals on Wheels driver. Peter Pignatiello. Now, I always laugh because I didn't grow up in Lunenburg. I grew up in Woburn, and every so often, Woburnite show up here. And this man was a dentist in Woburn who replaced my old dentist of many years, who just went with the bare knuckles things with the drilling, and just told me I was a very brave little girl without crying. My brother would be throwing up next to me. But Peter is a Meals on Wheels driver, and I don't think he's here today, but this is for Peter. The old dentist from Woburn. Angela Priest, she's another Meals on Wheels driver. She also donned a Santa's hat one day and got her convertible in the wintertime and delivered blankets to people during her Meals on Wheels run. She's not here today, but we want to thank her for doing all this and going above and beyond for us. Meals on Wheels once again. I don't think she's here today. Kim Proctor. Kim works for Unitil, and Unitil has a program where they let their employees go out and volunteer during the working day, and Kim's mom was a volunteer here for a long time. She was a friendly visitor, and when her mom passed away, Kim really wanted to give back. So Kim comes here, she volunteers, she's actually going to become another friendly visitor for us also. So we really appreciate all the time that Kim puts into this. Another Council on Aging member, Mrs. Jane Rabbit. Jane comes to Alzheimer's meetings with me, so I can remember what I'm doing, right? Jane steps up for a lot of stuff, and she's on the Council on Aging board, and she gets a Council on Aging certificate.
And Jane also gets the Council on Aging Award. You've heard of Johnny on the Spot? Because she volunteers and steps up in so many different areas, we're giving her the Janie on the Spot Award.
I had her cutting onions Thanks, Jane.
That's what happens when you come early.
The next lady, she used to lead our Living Better, Living Longer programs on Thursday mornings. It was just like a little group of people, not professionals, get together and discuss healthy options, different things like probiotics. She's not here today, Pat Ruggiero. She's not here today, right? But we want to recognize her. But she's not doing it anymore, and our outreach coordinator, Pauline, is taking it over, and she's doing a terrific job on it. So that's Thursday mornings at 10 o'clock. Come up and see Pauline. She's not listening. This next lady, she started driving Meals on Wheels for us last fall, and we liked her so much, we hired her as the meal site manager, Sandy Ricci. This lady comes up, she helps out whenever we need her. She's been helping out with Monday Crafts. It's Carolyn Sargent. I don't think she's here today, but we'll make sure that she gets us. We appreciate all that she does. We have another Meals on Wheels driver, Elise Schofield. Is she here today? Oh, that's too bad, because we have a special counsel on aging.
I've been scanning the room looking for this person because we have an award for her. Elise Schofield also gets the Big Poppy Clutch Award for hitting it out of the park, for volunteering for so many things, and always getting a home run. So Elise, I guess you're retired just like Poppy.
This lady, everybody recognizes. She does cribbage every Tuesday. She always has a beautiful hat on. She volunteers for the Lions Club. And I don't need to say anything else. It's Dottie St. Jean. Thank you, Dottie, so much. And you get another one, too.
And the Council on Aging Award for Dottie St. Jean is 500 hats, a Bartholomew Cubbins Award. And when I see Dottie's hat, I know I'm in the right place.
Thank you, Dottie.
Thank you.
The next award is for another lady who does bingo for us, and she's doing a great job at it, Miss Diane Sweeney Goodman. I knew I saw you here. Thank you, Diane.
Thank you.
Another lady who's not here today, she's been leading craft classes here on Mondays along with Carolyn. She's very rambunctious. You may know her from out in the community. And her husband was just here, is Elvis Presley. And it's Marilyn Talley. And she's not here today, but we'll make sure she gets this, and we appreciate what she does. The next one, the last Council on Aging member, and that would be Mrs. Judy Tarbell. Judy Tarbell has been on and off the board for many, 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 many years. She's coming with me to the selectmen's meeting at the end of the month to get new senior center street signs installed, which was all her initiative. So, thank you, Judy. And last but not least, you all know her. She was the donut lady in the kitchen for a long, long time. She's an employee now. And during her volunteer time, we have this award, and it's the Golden Eagle Pin, and you only get that every time you reach 500 hours of volunteer time. And right now, Elsa's been here for 3 years, and she's given us 618 and a half hours. So, she also gets another Council on Aging Award.
And also, we would like to award you the Sunshine Award. And once again, when I see you red hair, I know I can come in and cry for the day if I'm sad, or be happy and laugh with you. So thank you.
The Council on Aging has one more award to give.
Yes, Mr. Richfield, the Ambassador Award.
An award for you, Marie.
Yeah, it's the Ambassador Award, because you are a true ambassador. You bring peace everywhere you go. You bring understanding, and you deserve it. So don't say not me.
Well, thank you, everybody. It's truly appreciated, and I would be remiss if I didn't thank all the staff, Amanda Keck, Pauline Roy, the van drivers, Jim McQuiggan, Jim Barrett, Grundy, the kitchen, Sandy Ricci, Elsa Watson, and Judy Alario. Thank you all so much. And dinner ready? Okay. All right, dinner's ready. Thank you all.